Let's
Afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I was in another meeting.
see.
Hola, Vanessa.
Thank you. Jumping from meeting to meeting.
Okay, so could you see the slides now?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that I'm not gonna go, I think that we should not go through the ones that we went like yesterday, right? That we all agree, I think that they are good, right? We can change it or, you know, decide what we have to say. I'm gonna work tonight on that end. But I think that I think that to this point, we all agree, you know, it's like with the content that was there. So we have like the definition of the hating context, and then I add this bias in context. I'm not sure if like to put in the same slide or keep them, you know, as they are right now, independent.
We decided that we use two different.
Okay. So maybe I can add more here, like on the bias, you know, I'm not sure what to add, but maybe put like an example or something. I don't know.
I don't think you have to add anything.
Anything. Okay, so just keep them that way.
Criminal offense, I think, is that correct spelling?
Oh, probably.
Is it an S?
S? Yeah, let me double check.
Creo que sí.
Yeah,
Pero,
let me see.
yeah. Oh, no, tú tienes razón.
Let's see.
Oh.
No, it's with S. Yeah, it's with an S.
Okay.
So you were right. Yeah. Also, we can put this, make it a little bit nicer.
And we have the source of the information of for this, right? This pyramid of.
Yeah, we need to put in sources, and I have the sources for the ones I created, so I can put them in.
That was Montgomery County State's Attorney. Yeah, that's it.
It's this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna add the webpage here, and I don't know if like this like any other reference, but for now we'll have it there, right, Berta?
Yeah. That's fine. I can go back and
then,
just like embed it into.
Yeah. So
sort of how
I'm gonna make it like
a little smaller.
smaller. Yep. So see. The bar of like the Zoom is like just on top of like the font. I need to move it. Here we go. Let's make it smaller for now, and then we can change this. Yeah, for now. Maybe we could make like that smaller. There you go. Then we can modify that or put like a different reference, but at least we have it now there.
Great.
This one will be exactly the same. I think that this is really good, right? Like the research center, all the data that we have. This is like good too, the Latin experience in racial bias, right? This one is one slide that I was like working right now on it. It's you know, I want to display what are the major challenges that our community face, right? So one of the first ones I put is like that I could move it around, you know, it's like depending of how you feel that we should order them. It's like, okay, they have to understand what's like a hate and bias incident or crime. So because it looks like it's not clear, then the second one that I put is like is based on like the article that Berta sent us yesterday, that is like races and colorings inside of the Latinx community. And then another thing that it pop out from the surveys is like they need better access to resources and how to report these incidents, right? And acknowledge that if we want to make things better, they need to actually report those cases. What do you think?
Yep, agreed.
Although the main challenges faced by our community. Okay. So if we put it in a very general way, I think, of course, we have lots of challenges. I would add something that refers specifically to the distinction of what is hate and bias incident or crime compared with other. Remember yesterday you were making this, yesterday, it was yesterday that we were talking, you were referring to this distinction of going back to the results of the survey. People, someone that was that had their tools, that someone robbed his tools, so he, according to this person, he responded like as a hate incident or hate crime. Sorry, hate crime.
Yeah, that's Vanessa, sorry to interrupt you, but it's like that's the first one. So basically, it's like one of the major challenges for our communities understanding what is and what it is not a hate and bias incident of crime, right? Because in the survey is like one of the things that it pop up that if someone is like stole from you, I think that one of the specific cases like someone stole the tools from my car. It's like, okay, that how is that like a hate and bias incident? But again, it's like what we discussed yesterday, right, Nora? That I think that our community, one of the challenges they face is like they have these like low profile hate incidents that it's like sometimes it's really hard to distinct what is like actually it's like a real crime or that incident and what it is not. And I think that was like one of the major challenges for our community. It's what I see. But we can rephrase it like different way, Vanessa. It's like I think you have like a better way to actually portray it. I'm pretty open. I think that we should try to make it clear. What do you think? What do you think, like Vanessa? What do you think, and Nora? What do you think about that?
So I think I'd like to see all of the slides together before I make kind of any recommendations, because I'm already concerned about the length.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think we need to get everything that we need into the slide deck and then like decide, finalize it,
Yeah. Okay, it sounds
That
good.
makes
So
sense.
yeah, that I think that makes sense. It's like one of the things that Berta and I were like discussing. So I put like here this slide, but I'm not completely sure. I want like my idea put like an outline of this like bias report from other years, but I'm not sure it will be really useful because for what we see in those data, there were not a lot that we can extract for the Latinx community, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm debating to actually remove this slide or not work anymore on this slide. I'm not sure. If you think that we should include something on that, then I could try to put something together.
I don't think we have a lot of reported crimes, right? Berta, entonces, I don't know that that's going to be helpful. I think that's something that we can talk about, right? Like how we're missing data, right?
And maybe to be included in one of the
in the previous one.
And the recommendations.
Yeah, to be included in the recommendation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So should they include in the recommendation?
I would go with Nora's suggestion to see first all the slides, so then we can have a better sense.
Okay.
What to put in
so this one is just basically we potentially can remove it. And let's see. So here is like we have like the judge survey. I think that's like did any of you hear from Daniel and some of the data that he has?
No.
I did not.
So if we don't have it at this point, I mean,
Yeah,
does anybody have his number?
I do. And I think Alex said he was gonna reach out to him yesterday, but I have not checked in with Alex yet. I know today he said he
Bertha,
was
can
gonna be
you
out.
text me his number?
I can.
Okay, thanks.
I can.
Yeah, because at this point, I think this is a really time-sensitive issue. We need his feedback.
okay, so these like two slides, they're like pending, so they're like two. This one's like, thanks Berta, because Berta put these like together with like a lot of like the things that they really resonate from the survey that Vanessa did. And I think that's like a great slide that outlined, you know, some of the observations from the survey.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it. I think, I think yesterday talking about the cloud, the word cloud thing. But
Yeah, you know, I try that, Vanessa, because I really, really wanted to follow up on your suggestion, but I it just didn't work.
no.
Unfortunately, I kept trying and
No,
of
no,
course I can only do the free generators. because
no. Honestly, I'm not. I think I didn't mention, but I'm not a fan of that kind of report. But I just wanted to take the idea of how can we
Yeah.
highlight some things, and this is a great way.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Mhm.
I also I liked the I really liked the American Dream infographic that Vanessa shared with us, to put it right after the let me look, because I need to know what slide number that would be.
Berta, before you jump to another, so do you think, I'm just asking here, would be good to have like a reference down or somewhere, like the actual results, like if you want to see the results of survey or something? Do you think it's necessary, or just for people to know that this is coming from actual survey results that we get? We have the actual results, and I'm just
I think if people ask, you know, we have that data, but at the same time, it's, you know, if you look at the survey, right, which was a great, awesome engagement thing that you did, but a lot of them, when the question asks if you've been, you know, the subject of a hate crime or a bias incident, a lot of them said no, 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 no. So it also speaks to the fact that we don't know what a hate or bias incident
You're
is,
right.
right? So it's the data's a little bit nuanced in that regard.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
I agree. And I can tell you that since I've been working with this community for a very long time, most of that is because of the fear they have
exactly.
to say, yes, I suffer from this.
Right.
And me kind of ashamed to admit that I don't know how to deal with this, where to report.
So we move after this. So I think that Berta was like, we have to rewrite the policy recommendations. I think that the font here is not clear, and as you can see here, they are like basically pictures that they are like taken directly from Alex's presentation. So we'll have to make like we'll have to take like the test, you know, and rewrite it here.
Yeah, it is really hard to read the recommendation.
Yeah, really hard. It's like the font is like, I don't know what kind of font it is, but it's really hard to read.
Yeah.
I
so-
just put in the census tract slides.
What
You
are
have to-
like
Ahí en el 12.
gotcha, here.
So if you play that in slideshow,
Yeah, let me see what is like show.
a la derecha.
Slide.
Ajá. A la derecha. Ahí.
Here it's like show.
Ajá.
Yep. Yep.
And then you click.
Oops, yeah.
Oh, me faltó una. I think.
So
Let me see.
yeah, I
Slideshow.
think so. I think there's like there are like 3, right, Nora? It's like so the
Mhm. Yeah,
first one is
I
this
missed
one.
the 220. Hold on a second and I'll fix it. Okay, I will add the other one. Yep. Okay, I will fix it now. There we go. Insert
again.
animation.
Let's
Espérate
see.
que I'm inserting the animation.
Yep.
And then I'm also inserting the other part of the slide. Hold on. I'll tell you when it's ready.
Awesome. Thank you, Nora.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry I didn't get this done earlier. Okay.
Yeah, this week is gonna be hectic for everybody, right?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. Espérate tantito. I gotta fix one more thing. Okay.
Take a look at how this cohort presented their recommendations at the end.
¿Cuál cohort?
The Asian American Pacific Islander cohort.
Okay.
They
Oh,
just
you
did their
put it
meeting.
like there. Okay.
Okay.
Is this a photo?
This is like a PDF. Could you see the PDF now?
Yeah, it's just that the resolution is not, it's not bad, but I don't know. That's why I was asking if it's a photo.
What are we talking about?
The resolution of it's kind of blurry, a little bit blurry.
Okay, ya está lista, Ruben.
Okay, let me put like the slideshow. So, okay. Yes. I don't know why this
Oh,
one, you know, is
no.
like, yeah,
Ay,
it pops
ay, ay.
out really weird, right?
Déjame volverla a hacer. I'll take care of it. Hold on.
Mhm.
I'm gonna delete it and start over. Okay, why don't we move on? And I will add the new slide.
Sure.
And edit.
Oh, I see. I'm like taking a look to the PDF, Berta, and yeah, it's like it's really.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah, let
so
me.
we can
Yeah,
see
let
it?
me.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, it's like let me put it because you know, I think that I only share with all participants. Yes. Yes, the screen. I'm gonna share like the entire desktop. Yes, sure. So this one, could you see like the PDF now?
Oh yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
like it.
Oh,
Start from number 1.
okay. Yeah. Let me.
Can you put it in slideshow? Or no, or
It's a
can you make it
PDF.
bigger?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna make like the. Could you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, a little
Thank
bit bigger. So let's see.
I bet
I
go
don't know where
back.
didn't start. Oh, this one is like the
Go
first
back.
one. Yeah, first
Go back for a minute.
back.
Uh-huh.
So this is what we learned. Recommendation 1.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I think that we should do something like similar to this. And I think that we
really
have
like this.
we have like enough space, you know, it's like in our presentation to do something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting that the first recommendation goes directly related to MCPS.
Mhm.
Yeah. Monitor. Yeah, and CPS is yes for the first one. The second one is career public relations campaigns. Factor. Which is a little bit where we are like saying, right? It's like educate the community on what are like these hate crimes, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Racial equity lens to county decisions making involving.
Yeah.
Or something.
It's very, very much what you all have been discussing all along too. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot of
Yep.
alignment, right?
Yeah, the community serving organizations, that one thing that you have been advocating like really strongly, Nora, that I really like. That I think that I don't think that we have anything in our recommendations right now. I don't think that I'm not sure. I don't recall it.
We're gonna.
No, we did not. Mm-hmm.
So I think that we should include one there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cross community.
And not even to your point about the importance of hiring, right?
Mhm.
Culturally competent people who come from the community. Like, you know, one of the recommendations, there's few AAPI employees who are knowledgeable or connected to the AAPI community that are leading in high-level positions across the county government.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mhm.
goes straight to your point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one is like really good. It's like create a crisis response plan to address hate and bias crimes.
Which I think is universal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm gonna put this over here so you can see. Yeah, so let's see. Should we get back to the presentation and see what we have in our recommendations?
Yep.
Okay, so
Let me see if I can find the Word document that Alex had shared with all your recommendations. Share a Word document.
So the first one, that's
I think I found it.
yeah, this is like the community engagement, right?
I just shared in the chat.
Okay, let me pull it up here. Oh, okay, so we have like this one. So actually, what we can do is like for now, we can copy and paste, and at least we'll have the text on the text on the slides, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should divide it at some point, but you know, it's like for now, and then we can do like copy and paste this. Yes.
I will be stepping out because I gotta take a call right now, but I'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So what we can do is like create a few ones. And then we can give them like some format. Oops.
Yep.
Second one. Oops.
No, can I share something with you? I'm still like in my mind, I'm still thinking about what Ruben was observing last time about exactly what I was talking before, the results of I'm thinking about educating community about what is a
Hate crime.
crime, an incident. So the example of the tools that were robbed. Another example I'll give you. There are some stairs that connect Carroll Avenue and Quebec Terrace. Those stairs had this name of the ATM, and the reason is because on Fridays, many people know that Hispanic community, especially the Hispanic community, don't have, because of the requirements, don't have a bank account. So some people know that they have cash with them. So they would go there at night and they would rob people on those stairs. That's what, easy get easy money. That's how they call it, the ATM. That's another example. Of course, we are targeted because of something that we are not able to do. Of some community members are not able to open accounts because they don't have the requirements. They don't. Yeah. So yes, both are crimes, but we are targeted because of something that we are lacking. I'm still thinking.
I think let's see, we can put everything together. Next one. There are like 7 recommendations, right?
Ya terminé slide 12. Whenever you're ready to look at it. And
Okay, let's take a look. Yep, looks good.
okay. Ahorita regreso, okay?
Okay.
Give me 1 minute.
While what we can do is like put these ones a little bit like bigger. So then we can change the formats. Okay. And after this, probably we'll have to give it like some kind of like the nice format that we see from the other cohort.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah. I think we can spend the last meeting that we were gonna have on the details on the but the main things I think are gonna be done.
Okay.
Okay. Is it okay with you, you guys, if I insert the infographic that I liked from Vanessa?
Yes, go ahead, Nora.
Okay. And then we can decide whether or not we want to do it, keep it or not. But I really liked it and I thought it was nice.
I think, yeah, the suggestion came from, because I want people to, I don't know, I would like we to be seen as also the potential human beings that we are. We are contributing in different ways.
Okay. Déjame ver.
Okay, I think that we have all our recommendations at least in text, so then we can change the format and make it look a little bit better. So create and recommendations. Yes, so I think that they're like there. So we can come off this. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it in one of the slides at the very end, just in case. I think it's still muted. Oh, it's not.
Hi. How can I help you? You know who you need to talk to is Coach Efrain. So let me go get him for you. Can you guys, give me 1 second. I have to show some young people to their tasks. Okay, I'll be right back.
Sure, go ahead.
So I think that we have the structure of the presentation more or less, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go through the slides, presentation, the outline, right?
Yeah.
The members, defining the terms. What about the countries, immigration timeline, Latinos in DMV, children fleeing violence, plus the Venezuelan migrant crisis, the demographics, how the demographic is changing on time, population by race and Hispanic origin,
That's
this one, like, yeah, these are the slides that Nora was adding that I think that they are great. Building the American dream. I think it's like this is important. The Latinos in Montgomery County, like the numbers, right? Like the definition of hate crime, a bias.
Can you copy the, sorry, before you continue, can you copy the
Yeah.
same, ¿cómo se dice? Yeah, the same link.
This one, yeah.
Yeah,
So I think that Berta, yeah, Berta, I think that's gonna put probably at some point one that's like probably better. But for now, it's like, let's put it like there so you will not forget it.
Yeah,
Thank you, Vanessa.
Oh, my pleasure.
So about the our voices and the research, what is like the experience that racial bias and hatred? What are our major? I think it's like put main, or I think that's gonna put major challenges, right? Major challenges faced by our community. And this one probably, this one could be removed. I don't, we'll see. Let's keep it there. Then the survey that I don't know if we should include it. The outline of like some of the sentence that we get like from Vanessa's, the survey that you did. And then we jump into the policy recommendations that I think that we need to work a little bit on the format of here, of these slides, but at least we have in text now, so we can change it easily. Basically a thanks slide, the conclusion, questions and answers, and a roundtable, right?
Yeah, I think last time I was suggesting if we can put some time on the conclusion part. How we
Wait, what's the roundtable, Ruben? I'm sorry, Vanessa, for interrupting.
The roundtable is like the slide that you want me to add.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, but
what was the purpose? What was the purpose for this?
The roundtable engagement that Alex and Ruben had here at the council, which I think over 25 people participated with like organizations, businesses, or whoever's speaking to. Maybe Alex should definitely touch on that. Doesn't have to be a slide.
Okay. So, so should we put it before the conclusions probably?
I think it should be right after when, so you talk about the youth survey, the other survey. So that could be like, so because that's the feedback, right? That you received.
That we got. Yeah.
So do we have results? What do we have from that?
We have, let me dig for that summary that I sent, but pretty much, I mean, very consistent with what we've been hearing, right? People don't know how to report. You know, a lot of them also share that they were not aware of the difference or couldn't have identified like a hate crime or an incident, which speaks to the outreach and education component of your recommendations. Let me find that summary that this was a while ago, so I don't remember too well. Let's see around the table. Aquí está. Found it.
something that I found good from the previous presentation is that they show a lot of faces. Maybe that is missing from our presentation.
Yeah, we can include like some photos. Maybe Nora, or maybe you have like some photos from your organizations, Vanessa. What do you think?
Yeah, and it's more about the people, right? That we're showing our people in action, our people meeting, our people. So that will be important. Yeah. Of course, I can look at the ones that we have and share with everyone, and maybe we can select the best, maybe.
Yeah, so basically they outlined 3 different recommendations, but then let's see. Oh, actually no, it's like so they have 5 in total.
Ooh, mandatory annual anti-bias training. Why not? What's the meaning of bystander? Promote bystander trainings? Do you know?
Bystander are people who witness incidents. Like, for example, if you and I are at the mall and then someone starts attacking you and you know, I'm there with you, I'm not really doing much, or people around the environment
Okay.
are witnessing everything but are, you know, not acting, not doing anything. That's a like bystander.
Okay.
And it could be that maybe people freeze too, right? They don't know what to do. So that's why they're suggesting that.
Or maybe they're just filming.
That,
Excellent point, yeah.
that actually could align with like what we are like seeing, that you know it's like our community people do not know what is like a hate or bias, or how, you know, it's like how they can identify that.
Yeah. To be honest, did you see, I don't know if you saw the recent incident in Long Branch about the shooting? Have you heard about it? It happens like 2 weeks ago, and it was in the news, on the news channel, I think News 7 from the
What happened?
actually we provided the video to the police. It was a shooting, and if you see the video, I can laugh now, I think, because I cannot believe it happened next the building next to mine.
Hmm.
and it was bad, but good thing that I think none of us were hurt, or our neighbors. It's just that there was some drug dealing that we all do, but nobody wants to say something because we all fear about it.
Mm.
But the thing about this story is that my daughter, my husband, we talk to the police. So we call the police.
Mm.
We gave them the videos because we have a camera. Yeah, it was important because now they are gone, because the police have been patrolling day and night, and even they have undercover agents. It was interesting. So we had to do something, but it worked. It worked. Even though we are so fearful.
So should we go through the slides one time more and decide like if those 2 slides that we are like thinking about, we should get rid of them or we should keep them? Okay, so let's go back, you know, like from slide 1. I'm gonna put it in the slideshow so we'll see. Okay, so this is the presentation. The first slide, welcome and overview, then meet the members, who we are. This about, you know, it's like talking, you know, it's like all the different like subgroups in the Latino community, right? In the Latinx community, defining the
Can I
term.
ask you a question about that? I'm wondering if we just use this slide instead of the next slide. So we just talk about what the terms are.
Okay.
So instead of like having like slide 5, we could hide it.
Okay.
Yeah, and
You
the
know
person
what?
who's in charge is gonna talk about it.
Yeah, and then the person, exactly. And I think, isn't Alex talking about this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Let me put it up on the
Yes.
bottom.
So this one we can hide.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Slide.
good suggestion.
so I'm gonna put it here.
Okay, so we can skip the
Slide.
slide.
Yep. We'll have it in red. Yeah, okay. So then let's take a look. So we'll have this one, will not have every goal. So then we pass like to the countries and territories, immigration
Who's saying
timeline.
this? Who's talking about this? You are, Ruben.
I think that I am, you know, these few slides, you know, it's like about the different countries and where are the countries that, you know, are associated to the, they have the Spanish as first language. And
So we are
and,
not
you know,
all from Mexico. Wow.
Huh?
So we are
What?
not all from Mexico.
I know, right? I wish we all were. Casi nunca encuentro mexicanas como yo aquí.
Which would be
yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah, so I think that's like really important to make that point, you know, it's like, yeah, of this, that we are like a really heterogeneous community and we came from like different countries, right?
That's exactly.
The next one is like the immigration timeline, Latinos.
Who is doing this one?
I think that I'm doing this one too. I think that I'm gonna do this.
So you want to put your name there?
I think it's like at the bottom. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, it's like Ruben here.
Assign someone.
Can put Ruben.
It's like at the bottom. See here, like Nora, but I think that yeah, you can put it at the top. Or if any other person, Nora, if you want to talk about this, you know, it's like
No.
I'm-
I just wanted to make sure
okay.
it was assigned.
Yeah,
Gotcha. I'm pretty open to anything. And I think that the next one.
can you put it in
like,
red?
Yeah. Could you see now? Okay. And then the following one, immigration timeline, Latinos in DMV.
Are you also doing this one?
Let me see. Yeah, I'm doing this one. But I'm pretty open. If Vanessa, you want to do any of these ones,
Go
you know,
ahead.
like feel free, okay?
Go ahead, please.
But I don't think you're going into detail, right? You
No,
touched on it
no.
last time, just like as a reference.
Yeah.
If anything, the next slide is probably like the most important one.
Yeah. And this one is like who I think.
I
That's
think
Nora.
this one's me.
Nora.
right?
Yeah, that's yours, Nora. Yep. Let's see. I think so. Yep. There you go. Okay. So it's like children fleeing violence. Then the country's demographics, right?
And am I doing this one too?
Let's
Good.
see.
I think it's on the bottom there.
Yeah, let me put it up.
Okay,
Yep,
so this,
that's yours.
so I wanted to ask you if we needed to have slide 11 and 12, or can we get rid of slide 11? So look at slide 11.
11 is this one, and 12 is this one.
Right. So this one is from 1980 to today, the demographic of Latinos in the county. Do we need this one? Or
I don't think so. We are just showing, I think that we are more. That's all.
I know, because if you look at 13, that's demographics in the county too.
Yeah, yeah, it's like this one, right?
But what I like about slide 11, which I can add to slide 12, is the thing that is highlighted in blue.
Okay.
So this whole thing I can copy and put it in the last.
The next one.
Yeah, I could put it in that text box here. You guys okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking to middle schoolers.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, but we also are okay. We also are okay.
I am really happy you guys are okay too. My middle schoolers are here to do community service because they broke the windows of an identity bus.
Oh, just
And so instead of getting everybody too much in trouble, we're making them do community service hours.
hey, that's
awesome.
great.
Yeah, and so they come every week, but they're a trip. They're
Oh, yeah.
they're so funny. Okay, there we go. And then this one's gonna be with insert animation.
We skip this one, right?
Okay, so can you do, slide 11, we can delete,
Okay.
and then slide 12, or I guess now slide 11. Can you play
Yep.
it from slide 11? There we go.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
This is
And
the new
that's the one
slide.
that I was telling you I really like, but it's a little blurry when you make it bigger.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's yeah.
What's the source of this? Maybe I can find.
It's I'm gonna put it in the chat box.
Okay.
It's what Vanessa shared.
Mhm.
Yeah, it comes from their website, the infographics that they have. Hispanic.org.
Okay. I
I'm gonna
see.
copy and paste. Let's see if that does it. If not, let's see.
I think if you make it smaller.
Actually, now it's a little bit better, right?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It
It
is
is.
a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good job, Ruben.
Yeah, it was easy. Copy and paste. Thank you so much for the link. Thank you so much for the link, Nora. You have the merit here.
Good copy.
It
Good
wasn't me. It was Vanessa.
Vanessa, yeah, thank you so much for like the link. Yeah, this is great.
I love it.
Yeah.
copy.
So then
And
the
it even
following,
says that 60% experience discrimination, 4 out of 5 Latino.
yep.
Yes.
I love it. Good job, Vanessa.
Mhm. So this is the next one is like also like a percentage, right? On Montgomery County.
So I'm wondering if these are talking points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Latino population, the first bullet is the one, this slide 10. That's what's in slide 10.
Yeah.
The second bullet, Do you think that's important?
No, I don't think so, because it's
Why
so
we don't, it's like for this, like, why you don't do what we did for like one of the previous ones, Nora? It's like use it,
Hide it?
yeah, hide it and use like some of those bullets for yes, basically the person that talks
Oh,
about the
sorry.
slides
I
use that.
did the wrong one. I did the wrong one. Espérate tantito. Okay, this one, I'll hide it. And yeah, we'll do the bullets.
Yep, I see that. Yep. So let's do so it's gonna look like.
So are you saying that we're gonna hide the slide, those talking points will serve to talk?
We'll put them in the notes.
Yeah. So
Para
it
que
will
los
be,
digamos en otros puntos.
yeah, it will came from like to these slides from here
Yeah.
until this one.
And Danny just sent me the. Oh, you.
What did he send you?
The survey results. So this is great
Yeah.
information. Let me go copy paste into his slide.
Okay.
Um,
I'm glad he did it.
yeah. Thank you, Nora.
I didn't do anything. I hadn't called them yet.
Oh, I thought you had called them.
But thank I appreciate being thanked.
Yeah.
Why not?
Just like Ruben, he copy pasted.
Uh-huh.
That's good. Yeah, I was about to say that I think it's a good idea to have that the last slide that we were talking, hide it, but we're gonna use that to make comments when we are gonna be showing statistics, because it's not just reading the numbers, right? And because everybody's looking at the numbers, everybody can look the numbers, so we don't need to mention the numbers. But yes, the facts that are associated with those numbers. Yeah.
Right.
And Nora, one observation that Vanessa made when I think you might have been away was that we needed to include more pictures, right, of our community. We're missing like faces.
Yeah, Nora, we were looking at the presentation from the group that did before, and something that was noticing is that they have a lot of faces, and I think that we know that it's really important to see the faces of the people that they are referring these recommendations from.
So I can see if I can use some of our identity photos, because we have a lot of, I don't know, do you have any photos of cheer participants that?
Yeah, doing advocacy, especially. So maybe we all have at least, let's say, 3 or 2 or 3 photos that we think might count well here, and then we all can select the best. Do you agree? So maybe next time we're gonna have our meeting, so we can check that and we can select. And actually, our meeting is tomorrow morning, right?
Yep.
Yep. So today evening, I can share with you what I have.
Yeah. So then let's keep going. So we have the definition of like hate in context, right? And bias in context. Then our voices. I don't know who's like doing these slides. Do we know?
Yeah. So I think my name is already there, and I think
good.
My name. I just wanna study, let's say, this, because I wanna feel confident and familiar to what I'm gonna be describing.
So then we'll have like our voices, right? Latin experiences, trusting unbiased hater.
I think those are Alex. I don't remember well.
Yeah, I don't remember. Let's take a look.
He put his name.
This one. We don't have like anyone for this one. We don't have anything for this
I'll
one.
do 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
What is the other the previous one about?
The previous
This
ones
one?
like this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the skin color.
I can do this one too.
That's great. Thanks, Nora. So we have like that one as the skin color, like the experiences, then our major challenges, right? And I think that this one we should remove it. What do you think at this point?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes, let's remove it because I don't think that is like doing anything there, and I don't think that we need it. So I think that Berta.
Sorry, maybe I can talk about the previous one and connect it with the survey. So that one, yeah.
Okay.
I can tell that these are some of the observations that we have from the following results that we got from the survey, and so
I'm gonna write that Vanessa here, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And the next one probably is like from Daniel.
Yeah, I'm working on this right now.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Berta.
Yeah, of course.
So we'll have like the survey.
So as just as a suggestion, since I'm gonna be talking in the previous one, maybe can we connect to this one, and then after that we can put the youth one.
After, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so this before the youth.
Wait a second, what is like the youth one? Is this one?
First will be mine and then youth, because I'll be talking about the previous one.
Oh, so put it in this way?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So put this one and then the youth one and then the survey. Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
Thank
Good.
you.
And then probably we should include here like the information of the roundtable. I think that we have like that information in one of our previous emails, so we can add that one here. And then policy recommendations that we need to include probably all the photos and try to make like the format a little bit more like this, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like equal, but at least, it's like something with more structure, right?
So the Word document is the same Word document we had, right? The one that is in our Google files.
Yeah, with the recommendations.
Yeah.
So if you want, I can work on finalizing that slide.
Yeah, Nora, that would be great. It's like, and if you can include, like some photos, it will be wonderful. And I think that they are like this. So these like couple of points that I don't think that they are in the in our work document, like the hotline or some kind of like make easy for our community to report these crimes in these incidents. And then more education, but I'm not sure. Probably we should rephrase in a different way, right?
Yeah, because it's general. We call to solve everything. We say we need more education, but it's nothing in specific.
I think that it's like here what they put in this other cohort, they put like training. Yeah, like here mandatory training and bystander training. So I wonder if something on that end it could align with what we want to say here. So instead of education, let's say more training, and then we can elaborate more, right? What do you think?
Can be training, that's good. But also I think discussion, internal discussion, people talking about it. That's something that I think is missing in our communities. Like we are not talking about it. What's your understanding, my understanding? So can we come in a common understanding of something to know how to deal with it?
I think that is like we have it like I'm gonna put here more conversations. You have to take note of that, Vanessa. But I think that we have it in one of the first ones recommendations that we have, right? That is collect their experiences with the county agencies regarding hate bias and prejudice in the county, right? And I think
you know what is missing when I was thinking about conversation and talking, like us as a group, as a community that wanna understand what's going on, why this is happening to us, so we can come up with the antidotos. Como like I can like from inside out, how can we deal with this? Yeah, I don't know how to put it in how to elaborate on that.
so basically these ones will have them here lunch.
Just an example, I hear tons of complaints from parents about being discriminated from start maybe can be from principals or teachers or counselors. So yeah, they don't know what to do. Just complain about it among us, and that's it. Nothing happened.
So actually the hotline, I think that it could be integrated in one of the other points. I think that yeah, it's like how to report. So I think that we can integrate it here. So we will have to figure it out how to rephrase this one.
Yeah.
The other one, more conversations. I think that we can put it like joined with the other one, which is basically this one, right? I don't know if you want to add more things here, but I think that we have like the tackle points that we can improve. This one, we don't need that slide. So let's go back.
Thinking what can communities can do from inside out, promoting more the support groups. I think that's because I think thinking about how we are empowering our community. I think that could be a good message that we want to take also the solution in our hands, not waiting for the others to solve our problems, and creating or promoting more support groups maybe can be a way.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Vanessa. I was a little distracted because I'm trying to put the policy recommendations in.
Sure, no, I know.
Would you mind repeating what you just said?
It's just that under the yeah, using the empowerment lens on, let's see, how can our community itself can come together and help each other in ways that they can have their some kind of solution support among us, and promoting support groups can be maybe something that we can.
I'm sorry, but remember, this is a county council recommendation. So the county council, and the county council, has to implement. So would that be something the county council can do, or could they empower community-based organizations?
That would be the way.
Okay.
So yes, exactly.
Okay.
I was thinking how they can help that. Like in my case, for example, yes, community members wanna talk about things and support each other, but we don't have a space. And like public spaces, for us, it's so hard to get. We don't have spaces. You see, yeah, we don't have spaces, physical spaces, at least here. But I know better from Long Branch, so I don't know much from the other parts of the county.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we have, like, they are paid, like, since we are a small nonprofit organization, it's so hard for us to think about all those costs and things. And I think with Ruben, we were talking, right, about how if there is something that we are saying that community-based organizations need more support and help to do what they do.
So I am going to need to jump off to go to another meeting, but I will continue working on this tonight so that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sorry, my voice went down. So that tomorrow we can look at a final.
Yeah,
I think it's almost 4 o'clock and I will have to jump out, but it's like I will be working the evening on the presentation, and I think that the rest of us, we can finalize it like tonight and get like ready and prepared, so tomorrow morning we can be like in a better shape. And I think that for right now we have everything. I think that the only thing that's missing that we can add is like the round table, like from Alex, that I think that Berta, you have like some of that in like some notes. So basically we will copy and paste and we'll reformat, and the rest of the things, like they are like relatively minor things, right?
Yeah. So since I know that, Nora, you're gonna be working on this, maybe I can share 2 or 3 photos
that would be terrific, Vanessa. Whatever you have sounds wonderful.
Sure.
And I'm pretty much finished with Danny's slide too.
So
Awesome.
we love you. Thank you for doing.
Thank you so much, Berta.
Awesome. No, thank you all.
Okay, so we'll see each other tomorrow.
Yep.
See each other tomorrow, okay?
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Good evening.